What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today on the Asus G15 Advantage, and today we're gonna look at Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Season 2. Although I'm mostly just staying at the beginning training area, so anything you see here, you might get horrible FPS at some point in the game, but this seems to be, you know, not just, hey, you're in a little 1x1 box with some blades of grass. It seems to actually have some stuff going on. But of course, I don't want to sit here and claim, yep, got 60 plus the whole time, you know, since I don't know that for a fact. All I can say is ran pretty good for me. But in any case, we're gonna do 1440p here. Now, we're still gonna try it just like we did last time. We'll try ray tracing, even though it's gonna be terrible probably. We'll still try it out anyway, because there are people that like ray tracing and don't care if they have to have it at 30 FPS or turn on FSR to do it. Although, I still argue if you have to have FSR on to have ray tracing on half the time, that makes it look worse. So it's like, you can make the lighting and everything look better, but then like other stuff can look worse. It's weird, but at least it's an option. So no one's forcing you to turn ray tracing on and all that stuff. So I'm sure all the people that like ray tracing and all that already know all the, you know, negatives and this, that, and the other thing anyway. But I don't think this thing's really meant for ray tracing. Most AMD things suck. Maybe the 8000 series will change that, we'll see, but we're not even gonna get a high-end card with that, supposedly. But I'd say it's time for us to go get ourselves into the game. Here's what we're gonna try first at 1440, just like at 1080, we're gonna try ray tracing. It did not work well at 1080, so I don't know why on earth it would run good at 1440, but hey, some weird shit happens sometimes, so I still want to test it for people that are on the 1440p version of this laptop. So now, to the game. So here we go. Let's get ourselves a little gameplay here with ray tracing on and all that stuff. It seems like we're basically right at around 30-ish FPS. If we weren't recording, it would probably stay right at around 30. But let's just keep an eye on it, because if it drops down like 22 or something like that, then that's not the case.
Like that? Probably not, eh? New target in sight.
Alright, moving on. Now let's mix ray tracing and FSR and see if we can get, you know, above 30 the whole time. Because that's about all you can hope for at a base of 1440p. Hell, even at 1080p, I remember correctly, we could not hit constant 60 with ray tracing, not even close. But anyway, let's go see how it does now. Now let's see if FSR makes a difference here. Yeah, but it still has that weird, goofy nonsense around them when anything like action he has, like any like pixels around him, like when he charges up and does his moves, like there's still like weird artifacting around him. FSR will always do that. It seems like the higher resolution you go, the more noticeable it is. I didn't really notice it as bad at 1080p when we did this, but it seems more noticeable here. Funny enough, you'd think it'd be the opposite. In fact, more noticeable at lower resolutions because you're going at a way lower resolution. But yeah, like, it's not, mostly the floor that looks bad when you move around and look at it. But like I said, there's still the artifacting around the people when there's the blood and the explosions and all that too. Now, are you gonna really notice that while you're fighting and whatnot? Who knows? After I notice something like that, I probably would, but a lot of people don't even notice that in the first place. I noticed it hardcore when I was watching the Digital Foundry version of the PS5 Wukong thing. I was like, oh wow, that looks even worse than when my laptop was trying to play that game. And I thought that was a poor showing. But at least with that, I was able to make it look pretty good and still get pretty good frame rates. Take that. Yeah, definitely playable.
Kickoff time.
I would prefer like 60 plus all the time, but that's just me. Like I said though, not everybody's me. And holy crap, we're taking like 9 gigs of VRAM here and 16 gigs of RAM. That's a lot of RAM. Oh. I was gonna try to do what they wanted me to do, but... Okay. Shit, I'm about to die here. I gotta get out of here. I'm not about to die, but if I keep this up, they will kill me. Alright, get the heck out of my way. Only got like 20 seconds to get 4 more people. I don't think that's gonna happen anyway, but let's move on. So now let's turn ray tracing off and just try to play the game on high at 1440p. At native res. And then after this, we will try native, or 1440p with FSR and see if we still get playable FPS, which we should. I don't know if we'll get playable 60 plus with this. It might drop here and there. I guess we'll find out. So here we go. We're just at 1440p high. No FSR, none of that. And we are using OBS, so if it does drop down to like 69, or not 69, like 57 or something like that, 58, it might not, you know, drop under 60 without recording. But if it goes all the way down to like 52 or something like that, I don't think the recording is taking that much. Yeah, 54, that's iffy. I don't know about that one. That's why I said it probably can't hit a constant 60 everywhere in the game, judging by what I see here. So I think you're going to have to rely on either A, drop the settings a little bit, which makes the settings look quite a bit worse when you're at higher resolution from my experience, or use FSR and have to deal with the artifacting and this, that, and the other thing. But at least there's options, instead of just being like, oh, well, that's the way it is, deal with it. Get over here, you.
Sweet landing.
Well, off the mountain he goes. When will he stop? Nobody knows. Ow. I guess he didn't like me knocking his friend off. Oh shit, gonna blow up.
Explosive out. Moving to engage now. Even impressed myself sometimes.
I had your personal shields modified. No automatic recharge. Every second you spend hiding behind cover is wasting my time.
Shield harvesting,
If you wanna stay
eh?
alive, you'll have to fight for it. That means harvesting shield charge from
Well,
enemies in
let's
close combat.
go ahead and just move on and try a little FSR now. I think that'd be good. So, 1440p, FSR2 quality. Everything else still on high, and everything else is basically the same as it was before. All we did was turn FSR2 on to quality. So, that's the bottom. Let's get back to the game and see if we can stay above 60 now. So, here we go. Got FSR on now.
Time to smash.
Let's see if we stay above 60. And of course, even if we do, just because we do here doesn't mean we will throughout the entirety of the game, of course. There's no way for me to know that. And, well, I could beat the whole game before or beat the whole game on camera, but that would be really intensive.
Don't need sights.
And then you're just like, basically, I'd say like 7-8 hours of it would probably just me be dying over and over again, trying to figure out how to beat certain people, but that's how it usually goes in like the Souls-like games. And even some of the more action-y games.
Born performer. This one's lit up. Let me finish the job. Fill her up, mate. It's a boot party out here. What's the limit?
Seems to be staying at pretty good frame rates now. Oh, we still gotta shoot at their feet.
Try to stay a functional shieldaholic.
Alright, just 2 more.
Just a Friday night back home.
Alright, we have harvested the shields, and now I think it's time for us to move on to some camera. So now, here's some camera recorded gameplay.
Now this is an operation that will really do something with fan clubs. You can see the front page now. Big portrait of yours truly. Headline, "Oh, Captain! Our Captain!" Then you got the Sudoku and crosswords in convenient spots for once. Comics, new ones on page 2. Oh, be the best edition they've ever seen.
Hey, Waller! Skullship's honked off at us. Over.
All of you, move to the objective. The Promethean shield is up, but it won't last forever.
Reminds me of a Sunday morning back home.
Yes, the nostalgia of an active war zone. During the hammerhead conflicts of my youth.
No, focus, people. Those shark fights do sound pretty cool, though, big man.
Move to the engagement zone, Task Force X. All right, weapons 3. Take out as many of them as you can before I pull you out.
Switching targets.
You got the guy behind me, alright?
We downed him, Shark.
Oh, that's your teammate.
Boy, I'm having a go at Harley's target.
Using grenade.
Target selected. Feels good to be an apex predator. Identified a new target.
Always bet on Boomer.
Drink to this, Boomerang.
No targets. Go! 1 minute until evac. Keep fighting. Assisting a new target.
Bit of a rush.
Stupid helicopter.
Throwing explosives.
to the point.
I'm getting it.
Okay, yeah, glad I dodged that. That looked very good.
My salvo quick.
Late.
I'm just a guy with a boomerang!
But alright, I think that's a great spot to stop. So let's go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Season 2 at 1440. And yeah, couldn't even quite handle 1440p maxed out and stay above 60 at all times. But seemed like it was doing it with FSR quality's help, which this thing tends to have to rely on a lot of these newer games. That's okay, as long as it can play them. I'm sure most people with this laptop are happy, versus being like, well, if it's 20 FPS, I guess that's that. You know, that's no fun. But in any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.